Hi everyone, welcome back to Big Ideas for Little Learners. I'm Miss Minnie and today we're going to have some fun doing art. So here's what you'll need. You'll need some paper. It's a little breezy out today, so I taped my paper down onto my table. You'll need some paint. I just used an old plastic container lid from a to-go box as my palette, and I squeezed out some different colors of paint, which I'm going to mix the colors a little bit so you'll get to see that. You'll need a paintbrush and some water for rinsing off your paintbrush. Some paper towels just in case you make a mess. And for today's art, we're going to use bubble wrap. So I cut the bubble wrap into a bunch of different shapes. So we're going to use the shapes to make some pictures. So I used scissors. These are grown-up scissors. You can use your kid scissors. And I drew on the bubble wrap with a Sharpie marker first. So you might want to ask a grown-up to help you with that part. All right, let's get started. So first things first, I need to mix up the colors that I have here. So I mixed some red and some white to make kind of a pinky color. So I'm gonna mix that up together. It's pretty, it's like kind of a rosy pink color. Stir and stir and stir. Try to keep all the paint in the center and keep spreading it around farther and farther on the edges. And since I'm going to be using basically the same red color, I'm going to mix my red and my yellow. What color will that make if we mix up red and yellow together? That will make orange. So I'm going to mix that up and we'll see how orange it looks. We might have to change it a little bit. Let's see. It's kind of orangey. It's like a pinky orange color. That's fine. So I'm going to wipe that paint off of my paintbrush because then I'm going to mix this one in the center here where I have the bright orange and the white. It's a little bit too bright for me, so I'm going to rinse my paintbrush off and we'll mix that up. And I'm being really careful. I don't want to tip over the water and make a big mess. And then I'm very carefully going to squeeze the water and the paint off my paintbrush inside the jar. And now we'll mix these ones up. I got a little yellow mixed in too. That's all right. That's better. Oh, that's much pinkier than the other one. Here we go. It's like a bright pink. So there are my different colors, and then I have some turquoise and some blue and some yellow. So since I already have this pinky color on my paintbrush, I'm going to start with my first shape. So I'm going to grab it out of my box here because I don't want them to blow away. It's so breezy out. I'm afraid it'll blow away. So now I'm going to take the bubble side, not the smooth side, the bubble side of my circle, and I'm going to carefully paint it with my bright pinky orange color. And the wind is blowing, so I'm trying not to let it blow my bubble wrap all over because the bubble wrap is so lightweight. It's easy for the breeze to blow it. Right around the edges, trying not to get it on the table or on my fingers. Luckily, the paint makes it a little heavier, so it stays down once it's loaded up with paint. All right, so there's my pinky circle, and I'm going to flip it over, and we're going to use it like a stamp on our paper. So I'm very carefully, whoa, see the wind is blowing it? Going to flip it down and carefully and gently, without popping the bubbles, pushing it down onto my paper here. Then I'm going to peel it off. And look, now I have a polka dot circle on my paper. Should we try another color? I'm going to set this over here. Hopefully it won't blow away while we finish painting. And let's see what the next shape is. Let's see here. What do we call this shape? It's a triangle. All right, I'm gonna rinse my paintbrush off and I think I'll do a blue triangle. Wipe off some of that paint. Rinse off my paintbrush. Get as much of that pink paint off. Don't want it to mix too much with the blue. Wipe off some of the excess water so it's not too drippy. I'm gonna get blue. Blue's my favorite color. Lots of blue there on my paintbrush, and very carefully spread it around on my triangle. Hopefully not gonna blow it away in the wind. There we go. carefully get the edges because I don't want to get it on the table, and I'm trying not to get too much on my hand. And same thing, we're going to flip it over very carefully and put it down like a stamp. And I'm going to overlap it on my circle just a little bit, just the corner. Put it down right, if I can. Here, there we go. Gently push it down. And then we're going to, I see a little corner here didn't get paint, so I'm going to peel it back, put some more paint on the corner, and then push that corner down a little bit better. And then we're going to peel it back and see what it looks like. Oh, wow! My shapes are turning out fantastic. Let's do another shape. Let's see if you can figure out this next one. All right, it has 4 sides, and all the sides are the same size. Any guess what shape that is? It's a square. All right, so this time I'm gonna mix some blue and some of this kind of like dark pinky color and make it into like a purple color. It's a little too much blue. It needs some more pink. Scoop some more of that. It's still a little bluey. I kind of like it though. It's like maybe what we would call periwinkle. Mix that up, and now we'll paint the square with this kind of periwinkle color. Almost lavender. Oop. Did I get it on the outside? I did. So I have a little paper towel here. I'm gonna just put this down because I don't want to get paint on the table. And try to paint the rest without blowing it around. Get my square all painted up. And then, just like before, we're going to use it like a stamp. This time I'm going to put it down here towards the bottom of the edge. And carefully flip it over right there. Gently push. You don't want to pop the bubbles. Gentle, gentle. And we'll peel it back and we'll see our shape. And there's our square. I kind of like that color. And let's see what the next shape is. It's this one. Also has 4 sides, but 2 of the sides are long and 2 of the sides are short. What do we call this shape? It's a rectangle. All right, so I'm gonna rinse my paintbrush off this time, and I think I'll do a yellow rectangle. I have a very light yellow. I didn't have any bright yellow paint. So this is kind of a lightish yellow color. So I want to get all that bluey purple off, because what happens if I mix that with the yellow? What color will it turn? It'll become kind of a greenish color, and I don't really want to have a green rectangle, so I'm going to try to get most of it off. Scoop up some yellow. Try to hold it down a little better than I did with the square. Paint it up. And careful on the edges so you don't get paint all over the table. And always put a tablecloth down. There we go, right on the edge there. Oh, the wind is blowing it again. Hold on, wind, I'm not ready yet. Get the corners a little bit. And we're gonna flip it over, and I'm gonna do it the long way. So I'm gonna take it like this, and I think I'll overlap it on this side, kind of with the triangle and the square. Oh, there we go. Oh, I love that. Gently, gently, gently. Don't pop the bubbles. And we pull it off, and there it is. So you can do all kinds of shapes. I have some more that I'm going to show you on my other paper, since I'm starting to run out of room here. And you can always do more than one. Like if I want some more of this pink circle, then maybe I can put some more over here because there's still some paint left on it. So I'll just push that down gently. And we'll add another pink circle down here on the bottom. Oh, it's a little bit lighter, but it still worked. All right, fold these so they don't accidentally blow over in the wind. Help them stay put a little bit better. Okay, so now we're going to do some on this other empty paper that I have. This time I think I am going to mix some of the yellow, and I think I'll mix it in with this kind of peachy color. See what color we come up with if we mix this all together. Our peachy color is pretty bright. Staying peachy. Oh, there's still some blue here. No wonder. Well, that's all right. It'll be kind of stripy. Are you ready for the next shape? Here we go. What do we call this shape? What's this one? A star. So we'll do some more of this peachy color, and I might do different colors for each part of the star. So I'll do this side the peachy color, this corner of the star, make it the peachy color. Then I'll do some of this kind of darker color. Didn't really become orange. It's like almost like a brick red. And then I'll do some of this like bluish, purplish. And the next part, stir it up a little bit. I'm trying not to have to wash my paintbrush too many times. That's why I'm doing it this way. Oh yeah, it's kind of like a lavender color. And then I'll rinse my paintbrush off. And I'll do the next one. Turquoise, I think. I think turquoise will look nice. Try to get as much of that paint off. Don't want to turn my turquoise into some other weird brown. It's not the color I'm going for. If you like brown, you could do it that way. But I want turquoise. So I'll get some of my turquoise here. And I'll paint the next edge with the turquoise. There we go. And then the last one, I'm going to mix some of the turquoise and the blue together. And I'll do that kind of bluey color. Oh yeah, that's like a sky blue. That looks nice. There we go. Okay, so my star is ready. So again, we're going to just flip it over and use it like a stamp. Let's see how it looks. Push, push, push. Gentle. Carefully peel it back. Multicolored star! That looks so great! You ready for another shape? Let's see what else I have in my box. Oh, you're gonna love this one because it's the symbol for love. It's a heart! Oh, we love hearts! Alright, I'm gonna rinse off my paintbrush. Rinsey, 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 rinse. And I'm starting to run out of colors here. I want to do some more yellow, so I'm going to get some more yellow paint out here. Put my heart under so it doesn't blow away. Squeeze out some more yellow. Whoop! Squeezed a little too hard. And maybe I'll mix some white in with the yellow this time. There we go. And I think what I want is to mix in some blue. So what happens when we mix blue and yellow together? What color do we get then? It makes green. You are so smart. What great thinking brains you have. So I'm going to scoop up some more of this blue, mix it in here. Let's see what we get. Mixy, mixy, mixy. Whoop, don't blow away, heart. Interesting. Not really the color I was going for, but I don't mind it. It's kind of a light green color. Not too bad. Okay, I'm going to paint my heart this kind of light green color. Let's do it. So remember, we're painting on the bubble side. Spread that around. Oh, I kind of like it. The more I use it, the more I like it. Kind of an earthy tone color. Whoops, I got it on the table. See, even grown-ups make mistakes. Mistakes are okay. Even grown-ups make mistakes. All right, I'm gonna put my heart over here next to my star. Carefully push and peel it back. There we go. Well, friends, that's all I have for you today. I hope that you have fun with your own shapes and experiment with mixing your colors. And don't forget to post your photos, videos, and comments so we can see how yours turn out. I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.